Welcome back to my channel. It's Sunday. I want to take my day off, but suddenly I thought, oh, I want to talk about gunpowder. Perhaps when I say gunpowder, you would think about the war, the guns, the weapon, killing people, or perhaps an invention from the ancient China. Whatever that you might think about, perhaps you will not think about the gunpowder art or the gunpowder artist. And there is a thing. That's why I want to talk about it today. I know it's kind of weird in the middle of the night I'm talking about this, but bear with me. This specific week of the year in Alicante, the sunny Costa Blanca city in Spain, is called Las Hogueras, and during this week, every day 2 p.m. in the middle of the day, people will be gathering like in the square in the middle of the town and listen to the gunpowder explosions. I know it sounds crazy. In China, when I was little, we would use firecrackers and this kind of literally gunpowders, but not, of course, not from a weapon, but we would use it to celebrate Chinese New Year, like you would to celebrate the Independence Day, perhaps, or something like that. In every country, you use gunpowder to celebrate different things. And in China, it's the New Year. And in Alicante, it's Las Hogueras, Las Masceltas, and it's such a weird thing for me because we do it at night, not during the day. But here we go. I want to show you a few clips of this mascleta so you can experience with me a little bit. As you can see, I was recording from a bit far, but I couldn't get too close because I didn't queue up, early enough to get there. Now let's listen a little bit more. You can just feel in the end, towards the end, how it sounds like. Now here we go. This is how it feels like for 15 good minutes. It will be just more and louder and louder and louder. It has different layers, and at first it was just the sound, and then it was like waves of sound, and then the floor started to shake. The smokes are coming, and it was a really strange experience. I would say for some people who are not used to firecrackers or for little children, it's an overwhelming experience, and local Alicantinos, they love it. People would just like rush over even like half hour, 1 hour before, and they would queue up in a really good spot to see this event. I went there once, actually. I was even queuing up once just to experience this, but the only time I went, the girl next to me vomited. Perhaps she had some kind of bad stomach, or it was the heat or the overwhelming sound or the smokes. She vomited right next to me, so I thought, okay, maybe it's not a good idea to come to Mascleta again, like ever again. I will not come. But this time I wanted to show you how it looks like, so I was just flying over at the edge and to record the sound so you can see how it is. And I want to talk about this firecracker artist because there is an artist who is doing exactly this. Okay, not exactly, but better. And his name is Cai Guo Qiang, or his English name would be Guo Qiang Cai, because Cai is his family name. He is probably the most well-known installation artist in China, although he's not really living in China, but he's a Chinese artist. He was born in China in a town near the sea right across Taiwan. When he was growing up, there were a lot of political issues like the Cultural Revolution and also the conflicts with Taiwan. During the specific conflicted few years, Chinese army would shoot to Taiwan, the Taiwanese army would shoot back, but they didn't aim at people. They would just shoot at each other like almost empty, so that they could just demonstrate power. Like, I'm here, I demonstrate power. And it was just a play of political games. And Cai Guo Qiang was growing up in this specific era, and he was mildly traumatized because he was a little boy. Although that he would be explained that nobody is dying from this, but still for a little boy, it was very, very strong and overwhelming. When he moved out of China, he wanted to use firecrackers, the gunpowder, to express himself and perhaps to resolve the issues that he had when he was a little boy with this like PTSD almost. So he used gunpowders to create works on the floor, like he put a canvas on the floor and then he would make explosions and create abstract works that almost look like watercolor abstract Chinese paintings. And after a while, he started to use large-scale site-specific installations outdoors, and he would honor certain kind of events or movement, sometimes political, sometimes not. And he would decorate the sky and you create very beautiful fireworks that is not like the crackers that create only sound. You would see his work as almost a hologram of some sort that would disappear with the wind in the next few minutes. But it's amazing, it's beautiful, and I really like the fact that he would be using some part of his dark past to create something beautiful for the future. I'm a big fan and I'm very excited to see what he's going to create next to extend this body of work. And I'm also very inspired the way that he does and the way he talks to people. I'm also inspired by the way he uses something that he knew but turn it around and turn it into something unexpected. That we'll talk about firecrackers, like, come on, everybody knew what was firecrackers, but here we go, the firecracker artist, the gunpowder artist. I think you also like his works, and that's why I want to mention it today. When I passed by to see this Mascelta, the loud sound, and I would imagine like, if Cai Guo Qiang is here, what would he create? You know, what would he do in this 15 minutes? That's all for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know what you think and what kind of art forms would you like to use for the next projects. That's all. Thank you and see you in the next video.